Hey everyone, let's see what's new on the bench today. A while ago, I built a Halloween costume, a Ghostbusters costume, using some parts that were sourced from the dollar store. It was a fun build. I still have the backpack, but I really wanted to work on what they call the particle thrower, which is the wand part of it. I got a new 3D printer for Christmas and I started printing out some parts. And we're into the final assembly stage here. It's been really a fun build. This is actually designed around the Spirit Halloween Ghostbusters pack that's a little smaller. It's a 85-83% build of the screen one that you saw in the original Ghostbusters movie. So this one has been scaled down to that size. Uh, it really works for me because my printer isn't big enough to print really large scale items. So this 83% scaled down version prints perfectly. And as you can see, it's let me grab the this is this is actually the main control module of the pack. This is the front. These are the two. This is the front. That's the rear grab handle, the base. This turned out really well. This is actually a clippered valve that goes to the front. You can actually buy a real one of these, but this one is totally 3D printed and painted and labeled so that it really doesn't weigh much of anything. So it's great for dragging around at Halloween. You don't have to take too much weight off you. This is actually printed in multiple parts and just epoxied together. As soon as that's ready for final assembly, I'm going to start putting things together. And then, of course, the wiring to make it go. That's going to be another segment. But that's what's going on in the workshop today. I'm doing the actual gluing and painting here because I don't really want to do it indoors, and I'm using a JB Weld, which has worked really well, but the stuff stinks. So does the paint that I'm using. So this is all going on in the workshop. Once everything is done and glued together, I'm going to take it back into the house, do a little electronic stuff. Well, I might show you how that works out. As you can see, there's still room for a lot of lights, and there's going to be switches. The decals came together really nice. These were actually printed on label paper on a laser printer, color laser printer, and then stuck onto this plastic parts, and I hit it with a layer of clear coat paint, and that kind of seals it into the plastic, hopefully. It's worked out well before on some other things I've done, so that's the best. Otherwise, the label kind of unpeels itself after a while because it's really made to stick to paper, not plastic. So what will happen is it'll kind of fall off. So if you put a layer of paint on it, it'll soak in and it'll actually improve the adhesive. So can't wait to get it going. I can show you guys when it's done, but that's what's going on in the workshop today.